Then came the United game and we scored, and then United grew into the game. They had a lot of chances, they didn't take their chances. We managed to leave with a victory, 1-0. Okay, fine, it's United. Even though they're not playing well, they still have quality players. Then came Ipswich, and this is where I knew something isn't right here. Something isn't right here, because if the players were not playing one game a week, same as last season, and you still cannot implement your style on Ipswich, then there's a problem somewhere. We played counter-attack football against Ipswich. Check the highlights. If you check the highlights on Tottenham Hotspur's YouTube channel, it's mostly Ipswich chances. You would think it was Ipswich that owned the YouTube channel, and they were just highlighting themselves like, oh, we missed out on one. No, that's actually a fair reflection of the game. That was actually a genuine reflection of how that Ipswich game went. Genuinely speaking, it was. And I knew that something was wrong at that point in time. And I spoke to my friend who is a City fan, and I tried to explain to him that I understood when you had the injuries. I understood. But those players out there were good enough. But okay, they were tired. I understand. But now, they've rested for like 2-3 weeks now. It's Ipswich, bro. It's Ipswich. Yes, we won 4, but it's Ipswich. Like, you should be able to impose your style 2 years in on Ipswich. They're probably going down. It's Ipswich. But then I was like, okay, you know what? We have not won games, but finally winning games is just about the result. But I saw the alarm bells, and I didn't want to sound like I had an agenda against Ange, because it's like, when you say something against Ange, these families, they attack you. And it's not that. It's just there for everyone to see. But fine. So, no problem. Let's even forget about all that. Ange, when we had injuries, kept on coming out and talking about how we have injuries, the players are tired, the players are fatigued, we can't run. I didn't see us impose our style on United. I didn't see us impose our style on Ipswich, as highlighted. Today, I didn't see us impose our style on Alkmaar. So I said it, and I was saying it. I made a video. It's not injuries. We've always been bleep. And I said it in the video, bro, it's not injuries. Stop blaming the injuries. We're awful before the injuries. When Romero and Van de Ven got injured, we're 8th in the league. We're 4 points off West Ham. That everybody was saying that West Ham had a horrible start to the season. And I was telling people, at that point in time, so many big teams that have widened the gap now, we're playing each other. That's why the table looks close. That's why we're only 3 points off top. I was explaining to people, and nobody wanted to listen. We are Tottenham TV, and I went on a rant, and I explained to them, this thing was a false position. Nobody wanted to listen. Nobody wanted to listen. People came and are saying we can win the Europa. Guys, we couldn't finish in top 4 last season, playing 1 game a week. We bottled top 4. We had a better record, a better start to the season than the Invincibles, and we still bottled top 4. We had 29 points in our first 10 games out of 33 or 28. It's 29? 29. Yes, 2 draws, 8 wins. Yes. 30, 31, 32, 33. Yes, my math is not so good. But yes, we had that many points. Like, make it make sense. And you genuinely believe in this manager. You genuinely believe that with this manager we can finish in top 4. You genuinely believe that we can win the Europa League with this manager. You genuinely believe that we're not a mid-table side with this manager, which you showed us last season after the first 10 games. And people said, oh, it was a false position. And this season, we couldn't impose our style on Ipswich. We're losing to Alkmaar with the players back, with the players rested. We can't, even if we're losing, we can't impose our style. It's not that we got countered on. We didn't get countered on. We're just bad. We're just bad. And I've been saying this
Have you seen this? And when I see it, it's like, oh no, you have an agenda. The manager came out, oh, it's agenda-driven stuff. Is this, is that? Okay, it's agenda-driven stuff. The result is there. It's not lying. It's not lying. So now the players are arrested. What's the excuse? Ipswich, the Ipswich manager, when we went to Ipswich, when they came to Tottenham, this manager outcoached Ange. And I saw it again in the second leg when we won 4. The difference between the two of them on that day was the quality of players. Genuinely speaking, that was the difference. And that's not the only manager that I've seen outcoach Ange. I've seen lots of managers outcoach Ange. I've seen De Zerbi do it multiple times last season. Both times, home and away. I remember Brennan scoring that late goal when after Fati missed the chance. I remember so many games last season that this man was outcoached. So many games. He's not good enough. In 2 years, we still can't execute his style of play. We still can't impose our style of play on the likes of Ipswich. I'm just here for the ride. Because like I said, I checked out since after the Carabao Cup. And I'm just here to come and tell you people I told you so. Because I told you so. I did. I did. If we know what's good for us, everybody has been saying Iraola, everybody has been saying Thomas Frank, and I was. Until I realized that there is a manager at Palace who has won the Europa League. He's more accomplished than majority of the managers in the Premier League. And he's Palace's manager. We have 2 of the best wing backs in the league. We have quality centre backs in Danso, in Dragishin, when you use him right, in Romero, in Van der Ven, in Vicario. Why not go for Glasner? Why not go for Glasner? Guys, honestly, that's what I want now. And that's the drum I'm going to be banging. Glasner to Tottenham Hotspur. Generally speaking, Ange is not good enough. And we should just part our ways at the end of the season. Genuinely speaking. If we know what's good for us, genuinely, let him just go. Thank you for your service. We're grateful. We got our Tottenham back for 10 games. It was nice. Au revoir. And Postecoglou. That's all I have for you guys today. If you're new here, please leave a like, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time on London Narratives. Have a lovely day, guys. Bye-bye.